All right, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about here, and we need to start with something that just broke. Breaking news. You guys, of course, know that we've got the brand new Shrek is coming. But if you guys remember, a little while ago, Eddie Murphy kind of made an off-the-hand comment about not only maybe a Shrek 5 coming, which he kind of spoiled, but he also implied there might also be a Donkey movie coming. Well, implied no more, as the Hollywood Reporter has now reported that Donkey, the Eddie Murphy Shrek origin story, is now officially set 2 years from now in the summer of 2028. The subtitle here is "The actor has voiced the character since the original Shrek hit theaters." Hold on to your asses for a second. 25 years ago in 2001.
Bruh.
I know. The story goes on to say this. Eddie Murphy's beloved Donkey from Shrek franchise is getting his own adventure, presumably involving waffles. Universal Pictures announced Thursday that the studio is set to release Donkey theatrically on June 30th in 2028. Murphy will return for the DreamWorks animation feature to voice the character that he has played since the original Shrek hit theaters in 2001. All right, now, it doesn't say so here, but I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that Mike Myers will probably still do the voice of Shrek, like in kind of, not in a flash forward sense, but I think the movie, my guess would be, is probably going to start like with Shrek and Donkey sitting around chatting and Donkey deciding, "Hey, Shrek, have I ever told you the story?" And then tells him like the origin story, stuff like that, because I think if you're going to do Donkey, I think you're going to want to have Shrek's voice in there. Now, I am not one for prequels. There have been exceptions. There are exceptions to some prequels I really like, but generally speaking, I don't get excited about prequels. I'm not going to lie to you though. Guys, I'll take all the Shrek universe I can get. I love the Shrek universe. I mean, some of the Shrek projects have been better than others. Like, I still think Shrek 2 is the crown jewel of it, but this recent Puss in Boots movie was also fantastic. Also, by the way, directed by the same guys who are directing Forgotten Island that we were talking about the other day. So I'm absolutely down for this. I'm excited to hear about it. Rob, you hear about this. It's now official. Eddie Murphy coming back to do a Donkey solo movie. Good idea, bad idea? Do you think people are interested in it 25 years later? What do you think?
It's a good idea. Donkey is a good... No, I don't even know what that accent was.
What the hell
Certainly
was that?
not
That was like
Shrek.
a Russian Scotsman?
Yeah.
You know, I who
like
knows?
Phantom Menace?
I can't always be on my game, John, on this show. You just never know what's rolling your way. No, look, who doesn't like... Look, Eddie Murphy, since the early 80s, has been one of the most gifted comedians. I mean, talk about the Mount Rushmore of modern comics.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, following up on Richard Pryor, it's probably Eddie Murphy, you know? And watching, I mean, how many times did I watch Delirious and Raw? 100 million, you know? And it was so great to see, you know, Eddie Murphy kind of went away for a while. And then he came back, and Dolomite Is My Name, I loved.
Love that.
You know, and seeing him just come back and becoming a pop culture presence again. Give me a Donkey movie. I'm in. And because you know that they would probably look, they'll have a script. But
Oh, sure.
like, I mean, I don't think that Eddie Murphy's a little different than Robin Williams, because who's just unhinged, you know, but he was unhinged, and God bless him for it. But I think that Eddie Murphy doing a Donkey movie, come on, sign me up. I'll buy a ticket a year in advance. You give that to me in 70 millimeter IMAX. Cha-ching! I'm in.
Chris, what about you? You hear about this? I mean, look, we don't even have Shrek 5 yet. Are they being a little bit premature with doing a Donkey solo film, or are they in pretty safe hands? What do you think?
I think they're in safe hands, even if Shrek 5 doesn't turn out as awesome as we'd like. I mean, after Puss in Boots, it only makes sense that you give Donkey a shot. I mean, some would argue he's the bigger star, and I'm just so shocked how good those Puss in Boots movies are. I never expected to like them as much as I did. I totally agree with you about how they'll probably play out the story. I see it more of him telling his mutant kids just the story of how he came to be and all that. I think that'd be very fun to watch. To me, though, I am curious, though, because it's only a year after Shrek 5. Like, this is literally June 30th, Shrek 5, 2027. And then a year later, you're right, there is going to be some diminishing returns if, like, a lot of people don't like the new designs and all the way they're headed in. But I think safe to say, as long as it's funny and Eddie Murphy behind it, it'll be good.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? It is now official. The little cat that Eddie Murphy let out of the bag about a year and a half ago. There is a solo donkey movie coming 1 year after Shrek 5. Do you think they're being a little bit premature, or are you like me where it's like, just give me all the Shrek you can? Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Hims. You know, one of the hardest things about trying to lose weight is just figuring out what actually works. Because we've seen them all. There are a million trends, diets, and gimmicks out there, and honestly, it can get overwhelming. And that's why weight loss by Hims really stands out. Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever, and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps you regulate your appetite and eat less, so success is within reach. Plus, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there are no needles needed. And the process is extremely convenient. Everything happens online. You connect with a licensed provider who determines if treatment is right for you, and if prescribed, your medication gets delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/Campea to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's HIMS.com/Campea. hims.com/Campea. Based on advertised cash price for 30-day supply of medication only. Membership required, fee not included, and billed separately. Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk A.S. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.